Hello again. Hello again. It's me. Hello. It's me. Hello. I gotta put this on again. Okay, come on. I just love when they have the commercial breaks immediately. Oh, I got 3 people already here. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. All right. We are here. We are ready. And let's do it. Let's do it. I got 4 people watching already. Nicely done. All right. Well, good morning, Meredith Logren. Hi. Some of us are kind. I'm glad some of us. I'm glad that some of us are kind, Doris. Thank you. Okay. Now, what are we gonna do? Good question. Yes, this is page 22 from issue 3. Now, I don't know if anybody really. I don't know if it matters, but I'm doing a little bit of prelim art for issue 3 to break away from what I'm doing with the coloring and all the other production because I love drawing live, and this is going to be a build up towards Incantesi #2's Kickstarter campaign, but also because I have the time to do it and I want to do it. So here we go. I'm going to pencil these babies. And then once I finish penciling these pages, I'm going to take just regular scans of them. I'm going to take just snapshots of them. And then afterwards, I'm just going to digitally ink them. And if anybody wants to purchase these pages, or if they want to just or whatever it might be, or I may save them for my own perpetuity, this is how I do artwork. All right, so there we are. If some of you noticed, I've already put down the blue line here. So I made sure that I'm doing this. Okay. Now. Okay. So right now, some of you, I have shown the plot to some of you, and I'm happy that I did. There are some that I wish I didn't do it, but there are others that I'm glad that I did. And a lot of everyone here who has read the plot will know exactly what this is leading up to. You know, so I figure I just do that. So if any of you have read it, and if any of you have actually decided to take a look at it, this is one of the parts where everything starts. So I'll be doing this for an hour. I will not finish this page within an hour because I don't want to put quick hacked out detail into this because I'd like to think that I have some integrity when it comes to drawing. Let me lower that a little bit. We got 4 people watching. I'm very happy about that. So yes, this is Incantesi #3. It's the art for the Incantesi #3. I'm already on the coloring stage for issue 2, which is great. I'm very happy about that. And I gotta stop knocking myself because it's like there are teams of comic book artists. There are teams, you know, like there's one writer, one penciler, one inker, you know, one colorist, one letterer, and another person to handle a lot of that stuff. And it's few and far between that there are people who do everything, which includes me. So I have to give myself a little bit of a break because I'm actually really ahead of schedule. If I really want to put it that way, I'm rather ahead of schedule. So I'm kind of proud of myself that I've done what I've done so far. And yeah, I'm going to revel in that for a little while. I deserve to. So here we go. We have on that. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to do something different. A friend of mine who I've met recently, I mentioned to him that I would render one of the characters that he has for a charity or whatever it might be. So I'm most likely going to do that live instead of something like this. It depends. It depends on what we want to do. It depends on what we talk about. So yeah, I'm here until 5:30. Yeah, it's 4:35. I'll be here until 5:35 Greenwich Mean Time. Warm in here. I have to get a fan in here at some point. I really need to because it's like hot. I have a window open, but I don't have great circulation in here. So it's kind of like, let me see something for a minute. Now, the next. Let's see, where's Richard? Pat O'Neill shared my video. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Circulation. Yes, there. I appreciate that very much. Excellent. All right, so I got Facebook and I have YouTube playing right now. You're very welcome. Yeah, man, thank you. So I got some hearts up in here. Thank you very much. Let me see something. All right, there we go. Okay. Thank you, all of you, for being so patient with me. I appreciate it. Oh, I got 6 people. That's awesome. Welcome to the Rich Show. Well, welcome to the live stream art show with the Richness. You're on the Richness channel. Oh God, sometimes I make a terrible announcer. If you are new to my show, and if you appreciate fine art as well as fine conversation and reasonably hilarious anecdotes by yours truly, click on the like button and subscribe to my channel because I command it, just like what's his name, Cobra Commander. Oh wait, no, that's like Zartan or whatever the fuck. Or is that Destro? I have no idea, man. It's funny since I draw comic books for a living that I've outgrown cartoons. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's sacrilegious. But you know, I mean, big fat hairy deal. Hail the Dr. Richness, the Supreme Source of Supreme Universe! Like Zod. Yes, like Zod. Like Zod. General Zod. There we are. Right here we have Cassandra, who is, this is just a basic page, but I felt like I wanted to illustrate this particular scenario with her because it's part of a it's part of an act in the third chapter where we see something happen with her. Tuning in from YouTube now. Hi, Doris. Hi, Stephanie Walker. Hello. Got some epic music playing in the background there. Now, I don't usually skimp on detail, but I'm really placing a nice emphasis on the page that I have here because I really want to. You know, I really do. I mean, I think this issue 3 is going to be really the mother load, and then issue 4, you know, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with issue 4 because I'm not sure. Hi, Meredith. Thanks for watching. Magic Man. Okay. Okay. You see, for me also, you know, I do like drawing digitally. I have to admit, you know, a lot of times drawing digitally, it has quickened the time that I get pages done. I will admit that. Only because it cuts out maybe 2 or 3 different steps from the production process, which is great, you know, because quite frankly, I need that, you know, especially with what I do here, you know. But there are just times when it's like some pages call for it, you know, and the whole sequence of pages that I'm going to be doing now is, you know, it's really going to be some of the most important pages this book is ever going to have. So I'm going to absolutely take care of that and make sure that it works for me because I want this thing to succeed more than anything else. And it turns out, you know what? I feel like developing something of a portfolio, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do some of this. And there's going to be some pages that I'm going to do regular, like traditional, with the thing that I'm going to work on with my friend Carissa, and the thing that I'm working on with my friend Travis right now. So yes, this is going to be some fun stuff. There. Yes, and what's great about this is that there's a little bit of difference in the way that the awning is folding because it's not super windy like Chicago windy, but you know, there is a little bit of here and there going around. So yes. There we are. Now let's see what we can do about this one. Sup, y'all? Sup, Rich? I'm doing good, Quentin. Good to see you, man. Uh, hmm. I like this scene over here because she's still somewhat shrouded. I love this part over here. It's the best thing ever. And quite frankly, there is nothing more, and there's very, very few things in this world that I adore and that I love more than this character. This character is the greatest thing that I've ever created, the best thing that ever entered my life. Grazie. How was the pizza? The pizza was it was all right. I've made better pizza. I've made better. Trust me, I've made much better pizza. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't, superb. I was like, I could have done better on that one. I think I didn't cook the crust enough or something along those lines. But it is what it is. I'll live with it. So yeah, I love this character more than I'll ever love anything in my entire life, without question, without question. It doesn't matter. So so there you go on that one. Mm, yeah. Even though I'm working on other things and there's other things in my life or anything, this thing takes precedence over anything. Truly, so but it is what it is with that one too, because it's like when you have something as special as this, you don't ever want to, you really don't want to like not pay attention to it or, not care about it. You know, when it's really important, you tend to really just, you really tend to make sure that everything's there. I can relate to that so much. I won't ever love anyone or anything more than my son. The only reason why I'm breathing daily. And you're darn good. But thank you, Toby. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's like, you know, I mean, I'm certain a bunch of you know that it's like if there's something that's there, you know, that there's no way anybody can compete with this, so not in the best day of their lives. Maybe you could try sourdough pizza. Sourdough pizza's all right. But yeah, the attention I give this is far more than I have to admit. The attention that I give this thing is far more than I would ever give anybody, really. Well, that's not true, but in certain instances, there are people who do warrant the attention and all that, but there are just some times when it's like, nah, there's something I gotta do. I'm all sweaty. Eesh. Give me pizza anytime. Hold the mushrooms. No, what's wrong with you? Mushrooms. Must have mushrooms. Have to have mushrooms. What's wrong with you? I mean, I personally like the portobellos. So Texture. Well, yeah, sometimes the texture can be a little shitty. I will admit that. I will admit. Sometimes the texture can be bad, especially if they're not fresh, because then they get a little slimy after a bit, and it's like, yuck. I don't want that. Gotta make sure her pinky's out. I love it. Love it. Got the little pinky out. It's like, what? I love this. This is the best part about doing all the sequential stuff, because it's like you want to show as much humanity as possible in a lot of these pages, and I don't know. It's I don't know. So sometimes I'm just like, yeah, but put some more stuff in there. It's like, put some more texture in there. Just make sure that there's more things in there. There we go. I got to make sure that there's something here. Let me make sure that I put the little in. I have to put the little design in there too, because that's part of her uniform. And yeah, for some reason she's out in her uniform, but it's okay. Let me fix this over here. I hope no one expects me to ever draw really large boobs. I mean, yeah, I did that yesterday, but that's not a common occurrence. Sourdough with beef salami and feta cheese. That sounds okay. I don't know. That sounds pretty decent, I think. I would say that it does. Uh-huh. All right, let me sharpen this up a little bit more. Yay. We're good on this. There. This is what you call a master class. Yeah. Rich is putting on a clinic. At least I think I am. I hope I am. I hope I do well. Yep. She notices the little baby being given to the daddy. And then she's like, "Aw, it's so lovely." But now, of course, even though you pay attention to whatever you have here and everything, which is great. Wait, I still got to put this in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to spot the blacks on these, because these are worth it. These are worth doing. The one thing that you want to do more than anything in this world is pay even extra attention to the ancillary details that are outside of the main characters. You don't want to skimp on anything else, really. If you have a background, hey, it's Mike. It's Mike is here. I dig it. I dig it that he is here. Coolness. How's it going, man? All right. All righty. She looks like she's up to no good. Who, her? No, she's hiding. If she wanted to be away, I would have joined Tina, but there were groceries to be done. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm doing good, man. Hope you are too. I'm doing great. She's hiding, but she's not hiding from something. She just wants to get away and she wanted to clear her head. So when she left where she was, she just happened to go to a busy street fair. You know, it's a nice afternoon or something like that. It's a nice Sunday afternoon and people are out and about. Hey, William Pace, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? What's up, buddy? How are you? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. She has her cloak on because I mean, if she was really in trouble, she wouldn't go out and like, decide to like if she was in trouble or being chased, she wouldn't go to a cafe and just hang out like that right out in the open. I mean, she's outside. This is an outdoor cafe. So it's like, yeah, she's not going to go anywhere. She's not going anywhere. She's just sitting around, being amongst humans, and not having to deal with what's going on in the outside world. I mean, like what's going on within her world right now. But yeah, right now she's just hanging out and having fun, and well, not so much having fun. She's just thinking amongst herself, and that's it. That's all she's doing. And I got to make sure that when I put detail in, well, the one thing I want to do, I want to make sure that I do is that I don't put too much detail. I don't want to overwhelm anything. I mean, I put detail in my drawings, but not to the point where it's almost impossible to see what the hell I'm doing. Because she appears to be looking over her shoulder. Well, you see over here, you see right now, she's just here. Over here, she's here, she's pondering life. All right, there's going to be a whole bunch of pondering life stuff here. And then she's going to have some more pondering life stuff around here. Blah, blah, blah. It's going to obscure some of this. So she's having a little sip of her cappuccino, and all of a sudden she hears something and she goes, "What's that?" And all of a sudden she looks over and she's in the distance, which is isolating her more because the stuff that's going on to her has to do with family. And she sees a family, and then she sees a mother with the baby, giving it to like an uncle or a dad or something like that. And then she's just looking and she's like, that's really nice, blah, blah, blah. She's like, there is hope for humanity. So, that's what she's kind of doing. She's kind of reconnecting in a way, and she's acknowledging that, whatever's going on in her life, the world does continue to go around. And no matter what happens, there's always beauty in the world. And there's very, very few things more beautiful than a baby. It's like Doctor Strange fucked Charmed. Wow, that's rather rude of you to say there, Christy. I appreciate that. Well, that comes together nicely. Thank you. Wow, Christy, that's up there. I appreciate that's unexpected from you. That's very unexpected. All right. Okay. Uh, that is all right. Well, whatever it is, it is. Yeah, I know. It is an interesting remark. It's very interesting. I'm like, pardon me? It's odd. It's a little darker than It's a little darker than Charmed, and it's quite different from Doctor Strange. Quite different. So that's exactly what it is not. What's up, Pops? What's up, Pops? How you doing, man? How's it going? Let me move this up a little bit so I can get a little bit of visual on that. All right. Everyone's having the cappuccino. There you go. How's it going, man? This is from issue 3, Pops. This is from issue 3. Yeah, and I got another half hour on this baby. So I'm just going to keep working it. Cappuccino. I know. Cappuccino is from the gods. Oof, it's so warm in here. Let me just take this off. Here we are. Okay. I got to make sure that I keep this centered a little bit more. What kind of hair am I going to put with this one? Oh, this one's just going to have short hair. All right. Look at Sweet Brother as always. Yeah, man, check that out. Check that out, dude. Check those out, man. Look at that stuff. Yeah, man. I was just saying before, you want to make sure you pay as much attention to the little pages or the quote unquote pages where it's like not much is supposed to be happening as much as the other pages, as much as the action pages, because you don't want to make it seem like you're just drawing a comic book simply for the action page. You know, you really don't want to do that. You want to make sure you pay attention to everything that you do. You know, I mean, it all depends. You know, there are things that you pay attention to that are worth the time, and others that wind up not being worth the time after a while. You know, there's plenty of times when something like that does happen. You know, and sometimes you lose focus or you just don't care anymore. It's 75 in London. Yeah, I know, which is scalding hot. It is, man. You know, but yeah, like I said before, you know, you put into the effort what you really care about, you know, and it shows in your work, it shows in a whole bunch of things, you know, so you just got to be, I mean, if it winds up not being worth it, then you just abandon it. You just don't care about it anymore. You know, because once it becomes that easy to just not care about it, it doesn't really matter after a while. There you go. There. Okay. Let's put a little bit down there. Yeah, it is really warm. It's very warm. And no, you know what it is? It's not warm at all. I mean, when I lived in New York, I had zero problems with anything that was around 80, you know, but this was like, it's like, goddamn. You know, I mean, when you're in that type of heat all the time, you know, it gets really hot and all that stuff. So, you know. You know, and it does get warm in here. And sometimes that affects a couple of things when it comes to drawing pages. I will admit, So what I'm going to do is after I finish this, I'm going to rearrange the studio just a little bit, move some stuff here and there, and get a bunch of stuff out of the way. And I got to put in a fan or something, or at least have something of a fan, where it's here. I lived in Phoenix for 35 years. One day I was like, okay, that's enough brain fry. Time to move. Yeah, it is. It very much is. It's like, oh my God, it's all hot and stuff. It's just crazy. Ah, there you go. Woo. All right. Now, where should I go next? Jesus. Okay, I'll just go over here. You have stuff like this. Maybe you want to add in a couple things here and there. Get the little. Hi, Marin Dory. I gotta get back to work, but I am living for this. Stephanie, you're so sweet. Thank you, dear. Thank you. You're really cool. You're really cool. I'm glad to have met you with through Dave and all that stuff. Dave's good people too, so. Let's make sure I get this right. There. Hi, Pops. Meredith is saying hello to Pops. You as well. And yep, he's the best. Yeah, Dave is a great guy. Dave's a great guy. Oh, I finished a page of Travis's book. I'm going to post that later. I got to show it to you. It's going to be awesome. That's what I love about working with Travis Beth also, man. He's like the book that he wrote, that he's writing right now, and he wrote, and that he asked me to pencil. Oh my God. It is the most awesome death machine book that I've ever worked on. I love it. It's like, rah, kill, death. Here's death by an axe. Oh, it's the dopest. It really is. I have to admit, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his writing, and I love the balls to the wall action that it is. And it makes me feel good that it's like, yeah, man, I want you to draw it. And I'm like, yes. So, and I'm also doing the thing for my friend Carissa. I got used to with 70s and 80s, but 90s or 100s. I got 2 packages to open, one from Joe McPhee and one from JD and Daphne. Oh, I Daphne Lage. Oh my God, the legend. The legend, Daphne Lage. She is so cool. Oh man, I never thought that I'd ever actually talk to her in any type of like form at all. And it's like, thank God for social media. Yeah, she's a legend, this girl. This woman. She's an absolute legend. She really is. And it's so cool to see her and like interact with her. I remember her. I remember all the stuff that she did when she was younger, and it's like so fascinating that God bless that she's still doing it. It's just amazing to me. Go a little gesture with the hand. See, something like that. It's really small. Gonna watch this, then shower, then I'm gonna unbox this stuff. Yeah, man. I got another 20 minutes on it. I never go more than an hour on any of these live shows. Never. Because after a while, it's like people lose. I mean, I start losing interest because I'm like, man, I got other stuff to do. And I do have other stuff to do. I think I'm gonna finish a page of my friend Carissa's book. And then I'm gonna do some coloring. And I'm very happy that I got all the flatting done and all the coloring and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a hell of a lot easier to color the pages that I have. So I think I have a decent system. The chances are I'll be able to upgrade it one way or the other, like figure it out a better pattern or whatever it might be. But yeah, hopefully it'll work a little bit better. I hope to do as well as I possibly could. You know, so we're going to do that for a bit. Yeah, I know these are like ancillary things that don't really mean all that much, but yeah, to me this does, because it's like you want to make sure, again, you want to make sure that you care about things like this. You know, you care about a project like this that you love so much. And still, there you go. Come on, stand still. Thank you. There. Oops, sorry about that. Gonna make sure that none of this is getting hurt. All right, let's pull this back a bit. Oh, I could do this one. I can go here. Because now here we are. Hey, what's up, Lee? What's up, Jay Lee? What's up? How you doing? Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have to ink these for a while. So, and that's the beauty of it too. I could just store these. I'm not really worried about it at this point, and then I can just, after a while, I'll just pick them up after this whole thing is done, and I'll finish inking it afterwards. Oh, doing good. Had a terrible day yesterday. Had to redraw full page. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, barf. Holy shit. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good now. Holy shit. You had to redraw a page 3 times? Ah, oh my God, that's tragic. Ew. Holy shit, man. That's bad. I mean, not bad on you. It's like, why would anybody want you to have to redraw a page 3 times? That's kind of, that's up there. That's up there, man. Wow. That's nuts, dude. That's just crazy. Yeah, layout just didn't work. Sometimes that happens. It happens to me. It happens to a lot of everybody. Oh man, I'm sorry though. Hi, Rich. How are you? Yes. Hi, Sophia. Sophia, look. Ta-da! Look, Sophia. Yay! And now we got more of this. I'm glad you're here, Sophia. I'm only going to be here for another 15 minutes, though. I'm very happy you're here, Sophia. How was your day today? Hope you're doing well. Wow, it's amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yay. Yay. Just make sure I get this the right way. Mm-hmm. Sophia, yes, absolutely. So anyway, I'm sweating onto this page, man. Give me a sec. There we are. Yeah, this is what I have so far. I want to finish this particular area here. Please smash the like and share here on the YouTube channel. Oh, man, thank you, Pops. I appreciate the support, dude. Thank you, man. Ciao, Sofia. ¿Cómo stai? Yeah, my Italian is getting better. It's not as good as yours, though, Quentin. There we go. Uh, now, let me just fix this. I think the spelling's a little bit off, though. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Who am I to say anything? I don't speak Italian. I mean, I do a very tiny bit, but yeah, it's been a while. I used to speak it a lot. I used to speak it a lot with my grandmother. Ciao, molto bene, grazie. E tu? Woo! Ah, oof. Here we go. Now, let me finish this figure. I have 10 minutes left on this one. Hey, what is your Twitter? We'll shoot you some art I've been working on. At Greystoke, Greystoke, and the number 20. I have the genes, but not the lingo. Nice. Nice. It's that one drop Italian rule, I guess, huh? Bene, grazie. Yeah, I have to admit, though, those are the that sentence is something you learn by watching a YouTube video. I sing in Italian, but I rarely know what it means. Italian's the most beautiful language on the planet. It is the most beautiful language on the planet, far and away. Wait, no. Shit. That's not where it goes. Made a mistake on the costume for a minute, the uniform for a minute there. It goes like this. I'm gonna make sure that it goes this way. Can't believe I almost made a mistake on my own character's costume, uniform. Ugh, bad artist. Bad Rich. Hakuna Matata, Rich. I only stand the basic Italian. You know more than I do, my friend. I wish I knew more. Well, wishing is not doing. So at some point, I will. Well, I've been learning more just by talking to Sophia. Thankfully, So okay, shot you the cover for the book I'm working on without the title on it. Yeah, man, I'll check it out in about maybe a little bit more than 10 minutes. Let me just get this out of the way. Make sure that it works. I want to make sure that I'm doing this right. It looks like I am. Looks like I am. There you go. No problem. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Let me do this again. Pull that out. I learned from it, Hannibal movie, Assassin's Creed, and my Italian buddies. Ah, yes. Okay. I think I'm going to be done with this soon. I think. Let me just make sure I do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to be done with this very shortly because, I mean, I don't have all the time in the world. And like I said, the only thing I really want to do with this right now is just get some stuff going on this. And I use this also not only to interact with everybody, but just to take a little bit of a break from the stuff that I have to do in contrast to the stuff that I want to do and give myself a little bit more of leverage because of the fact that I added on a bunch of pages and everything. I mean, of course I compensated for the coloring and the letters and the story itself, but there are times when it's like, oh man, my eyes are a little bit too big for my stomach, and it kind of screwed me there. So now I got to play catch up a little bit, but this is the best way to do it. And luck turns out that some of the pages that were meant for issue 2 can be used for issue 3 because I wanted to change a couple of things here and there, and that's exactly what I did. And when I changed those parts of the story, they worked out beautifully. So I'm very pleased about that one. That one made me happy because it's like, oh, nice, because now, as of right now, believe it or not, I have 3 pages already taken care of for issue 3. I think I sent you Lang focus videos in Italian. I think you did. I think you did. Yeah, I think you did. But yes, this is I plan on doing a bunch of pages for issue 3 right now until the campaign starts. And then once that starts, once that campaign starts, I'm still going to do pages for issue 3, and I'm going to make sure that I just keep on going with every single part of production that I have. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm going to, let me just get this woman's legs over here. Let me just move this here. So would you look at that? Yes, this is awesome. Okay. Okay. Let me just make sure. There you go. All right, we're good. I think we're good. There we are. Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, we're good. I'll continue this again later this week. But thank you very much for showing up. I appreciate, I appreciate the ones that showed up here. I appreciate you, and I'm very happy that, I'm very happy that some of you were here. Definitely very happy that some of you were here. All right. I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to all of you again. As I say in Canada, peace out.